Hi everyone. Today's video is going to be a bit like this because the entire room is in a mess. So today's video's topic is actually about I have been getting a few DMs for the past 2 months, and last week a girl texted me saying that she's facing a problem, and the issue is something like, so she said that she's trying to find love for a long time now and that she's tired. She's tired of trying to find love and she needs a solution. So she said that if you have a solution, please do make a video on this. So here it is. So before starting, I will always say that this is what is my opinion, and I don't just believe in this, I know this. Now if you want to perceive it, you do. If you don't want to perceive it, you don't. It's entirely upon you. But this is what I don't just believe in. This is something that I know. So firstly, I would say that what you are considering is love. It is not love. It is moh. Now there is a huge difference between love and moh. Love cannot be found. Love cannot be perceived. Especially love cannot be found in this world. Love and bliss, they cannot be found in this world, or for that matter of fact in any world. Because it is far beyond something that can be perceived. Everything that is there in the world, or for that matter of fact in any world, can be perceived through the five senses. And love and bliss and consciousness, that is something that cannot be perceived. And anything that can be perceived is not real. Anything that can be perceived is temporary. Anything that can be perceived leaves you eventually. Even this body, you will be leaving it after a few years. You will be leaving it. Now imagine you have died. People take only 2 hours to forget your name. After you are died, just 2 hours after, सिर्फ 2 घंटे बाद, people start saying कि take the body there or put the body for the cremation. They don't even take your name. They call you a body. So nothing can be perceived ever. Anything that can be perceived is not the truth. Anything that can be perceived does not last. So love and bliss and consciousness and awareness, that which you are trying to find, that which you are trying to perceive, cannot be perceived. Now let me tell you what it is that people experience in the world. What people experience is not love. That is attraction and attachment working together in the disguise of love. When attachment kicks in, it also brings a little bit of attraction, or when attraction kicks in, it also brings a little bit of attachment. And when both of them work together in the disguise of love, it is the best disguise of love and the hardest to detect. But trust me, love cannot be found in the world. Not in this world, not in any world. Now you say, so it is devastating. No, it is not. Let me tell you that love is not something to be found. Love is something that you already are. Now, when I say you already are, I don't mean the you that you see in front of the mirror. I mean the real you, which is formless consciousness. Now, there is Purusha, and then there is formless consciousness. It's just like there's this big jug filled with water, and then there is this glass. Now, when I pour water into this glass, what happens is that the water starts thinking that it's the glass. But eventually at the end of the day, it is the water of the jug. Similarly, when I say Purusha, Purusha means consciousness, which is the real ocean of consciousness from which each of us has come here in glasses. Each of us have been given a glass. And we are not the glass, but we start thinking we are the glass, whereas we are the water. We are the water which comes from that ocean of consciousness. That is why we are. Whenever we think of the question, who are we? The answer is you are formless, shapeless consciousness. This body is here with you for few years and no one is going to remember it, not even you. And probably the body that you had in last life is lying somewhere beneath the ground right now. But if someone shows you, you won't even recognize it. So what is the point? So this is the thing, that this glass, you think that this is the glass, and now the glass is trying to see another glass. That is why you cannot find love. But when the water sees the other water, you detect love instantly. When the water not perceives, when the water knows the other water, it immediately detects love, and it immediately knows that is love. And that is why this water, which we call consciousness, formless consciousness, Parabrahma, Purusha, or you call it God, whatever you call it, that water is love. Parabrahma, Purusha, formless consciousness is love, awareness is love. That is love, and that is love and bliss mixed together. And if one is ever faithful enough to get even a drop of Parabrahma, even a drop of the love of Parabrahma or Purusha, even if it's 0.00001%, even if it's that, trust me, some people will go mad. He or she will go mad. They will turn their heads away from all the worldly desires. They can no longer see the worldly desires. Now they are in a state where even if you stab them in the back, they will not care, because they are in no position to be in the body. They have gone far away from the world. They are already in that light. They are already in that ocean of love consciousness. They are already in that ocean of bliss. They can no longer feel anything that happens to the body, even though the body is walking, the body is moving, but they are no longer in the body. And that level, that is real love, which is extremely difficult to perceive. And that is why we know that it's easier to call moh, or to call attraction and attachment disguised together as love, and that is why we call it love. But love can never be perceived. If it can be perceived by the five senses, or by the brain, or by anything, know that it is not love. It is not love, it is not bliss. And if one experiences even 0.0001% of that love, even a drop of that love of Parabrahma, or the love of God, or the love of the real self, which is consciousness, then they will go mad. They will go mad, but not mad in all those cliche film ways, but in the real mad. They'll go mad like Ramakrishna. They will no longer search for it in the wrong places, because they know where the true love lies, which is within, which is in the consciousness, which is in that ocean of consciousness, which is love, which is made of love and bliss. That ocean of awareness, which is made of love and bliss, and high light which contains love and bliss. And if one experiences even 0.001% of it, even if a little bit of its drop, trust me, they'll go mad. They'll no longer be living in the world trying to search for something like this, but they will become like Paramahamsa Ramakrishna. Not mad in those filmy cliche ways, but the real mad. And that is what love is. Everything else other than that is not love. And if you're still thinking that it's love, then let me tell you that if love does not bring tears of devotion to your eyes, not tears of pain, not tears of fear of losing the person, but tears of devotion, pure surrender, bliss and devotion to your eyes, then it was never love to begin with. And this is something that we humans make a huge mistake with. We don't realize what it is. And that tears of devotion does not come by worshipping or loving anything that is there in the world, but by only loving and worshipping the Parabrahma, God. It can only come when you worship that, the real self which you are. And when one has tasted even 0.0001% of that love, they no longer need to search for it, because now they know the real place for love. You're searching for love in the very wrong place. You're searching for it in the world, or where it cannot be found. It cannot be found in this world, not in any world. The only place where it can be found is within, with the self, with the water, because that water itself is love. But you're searching from glass to glass, not water to water. That is why you cannot find love. So I hope this video was somewhat helpful for all of you. Bye bye, all the best. Hope to meet you very soon. Do watch the shorter versions of these videos in my Instagram account. The link to the channel is in my bio. Bye bye.